Hello, I'm Annabelle.
And I'm Billy, and we're from Confection Perfection in Maidstone, based in Kent.
We're experts in all aspects of cake decorating.
And today we're going to be showing you a bit about marzipan and cake decorating.
This is how to use marzipan moulds. There are many different moulds available and they all work in the same way. The first thing you want to do is colour your marzipan. You mustn't use a liquid colour, this affects the consistency and will make the marzipan too sticky. Use a paste colour, add a little bit with a cocktail stick and knead the colour through until it's evenly blended. With all the moulds, take a small ball of paste, roll it into a ball first, and you want to try and guess the amount of paste that you need. Dust the ball of paste generously with icing sugar to stop it sticking. This mould is a longer shape, so I'm just going to shape it into more of a sausage shape and then press the paste in. You need to press down quite firmly because that will give you the detail of the mould, and then you turn the shape out and there you have a little duck. Teddy bears again would work in the same way. You take a ball of paste, roll it into a ball and dust it generously with icing sugar and then press that into the mould. If you've got too much paste to fit into the mould, you mustn't cut the excess off with a knife because it will damage the mould. Instead, you take the paste out, break off the excess, roll the paste into a ball, dust it with icing sugar and then press the paste into the mould. Work the paste round with your fingers so that it fills the mould. If you've got a little bit too much, you can pinch that off the back. Make sure that it's all within the mould. You don't want any bits of paste hanging over the edge because that will distort the shape. And then flex the mould to turn your shape out. And there's a little teddy bear. With shells, you can create a marbled effect by mixing different coloured marzipans together. So start off with a bit of neutral marzipan, add small pieces of different colours. I've got a bit of brown here. I'm going to add a small amount of red, not too much. I've added small amounts of red and now I'm going to add little pieces of orange to the paste, and I'm spreading the different colours out, and I'll put a tiny bit of green in. So I'm adding tiny bits of green. And then you want to knead the colours through the marzipan and stop whilst it's still a bit streaky, and this gives a very effective marbled look which suits things like the shells particularly well, so you can see that the colours are marbled through. The process is still exactly the same. You roll the paste into a ball, dust it generously with icing sugar to stop it sticking, and then press the shape into the mould. So you press nice and firmly and then turn the shell out like that. Now they look very effective left like that, or you can add some extra colour to them. The easiest way to add colour is using the dust colours. So I normally put the shapes on a piece of kitchen roll. You want to use a flat dusting brush. And with the duckling I'm going to add a little bit of yellow and a little bit of brown. So I'm going to put dust colour on the end of the brush, knock the extra off onto the kitchen roll and then just dust gently over the top. And the colour, not only does it add a bit of colour to it, but it also accentuates the detail from the moulds and makes them look a lot prettier. brown obviously is a darker colour, so I'm going to add just a tiny bit, knocking the extra off onto the kitchen roll and then just gently brushing over the top. And with the bear I'll just add a little bit of brown to his body. I'll make his snout slightly darker, a little bit on the rest of his head. And if you wanted to, you could add some extra colour, like a little bit of pink on the teddy's bow. Just put the brush into the colour, knock the extra off, and then dust it. Over the top. And again, you could leave those how they are. You can spray the moulds with an edible glaze. This adds a sheen to it and it also extends the keeping time of your shapes. So that the glaze doesn't go everywhere, it's better to spray in a box. So I'm going to pick my shapes up, put them in a box lid, shake the glaze well first, and then just spray lightly over the top, and you can see that that just adds a nice sheen.